We are waiting on some big quacks when it comes to Oregon recruiting. The next 3 weeks could really set the tone for Oregon because we got commitment dates set for number 1 overall offensive tackle, Jackson Cantwell, and number 1 quarterback, Jared Curtis. They're both going to make their college decisions in the next 3 weeks. And we think I think Oregon has a great shot to land them both. What do you think?
Well, I agree. They're in the top 2 or 3 for both coming into those young men's final decisions. For Jackson Cantwell, I think Georgia checked a lot of boxes for what he's looking for from a coaching staff, program, development, and the stage that they play on. I think Miami is leading on the NIL front, and they can also point towards Coach Cristobal, Coach Mirabal, their relationship, how much they pour into the offensive line, how first-year starters have had so much success at various places, from Jonah Williams to Penei Sewell to Francis Mauigoa right now in Coral Gables, among others. He's taken 2 visits to Miami, game in the fall, multi-day visit in the spring. They are surging in this recruitment because of everything I just said. Oregon, maybe they're the mix of both, right? And his best relationship is with Dan Lanning. That's his favorite head coach. Certainly the style of play at Oregon, the way they're producing players, the stage they're playing on, national title contender. We know that Oregon is going to be a contender on the NIL front as well. But I also think that Jackson Cantwell is weighing a lot of things in his decision, and he is coming back to Oregon next weekend for an official visit. It's the only official he is going to take before he announces his college decision 2 days later, and he is not about wasting his own time. That is why he moved up his decision. He had all his official visits set for the summer, but he has been to those places multiple times. He's had multiple conversations with those staffs. His representation has had multiple NIL conversations with those staffs. But he wants to get back to Oregon, see if it's how he remembered it. Get his mom up there on a recruiting visit. Get back around, watch a spring practice with Oregon. Continue to sit down and talk with the coaches. We'll see what Oregon's final NIL offer is for Jackson Cantwell. You're talking about he's the number 1 player in the country. He is the best bet, in my opinion, from this class to be a first-round draft pick and meet his potential on the next level. But when you're talking about what his value is, you could also land 3 to 4 difference makers out of the portal each cycle. So there's so many things to weigh for these programs on what they're going to invest on a player like Jackson Cantwell. So that's emptying the notebook on where I think things stand with him going into the final stretch, going into the Oregon visit. It's going to be exciting to see where he lands because he's got all the intangibles. He's got all the tangibles. He works hard, got great length, super smart, explosive, powerful, still developing physically. He's the number 1 shot put thrower in the country, number 1 discus thrower in the country, and a great team guy as well. So it'll be exciting to see where Jackson Cantwell lands.
All right. Now, Oregon, they're actually having a busy week as we speak. A couple big-time names on campus. Steve, tell us about it.
Yeah, Oregon's got the number 4 class in the country. They'll have a shot at finishing number 1. It's because of some of these guys visiting this weekend. Albert Hill, number 1 recruit in Ohio, number 4 corner in the country. Oregon's been in the lead group for a long time. Texas A&M, USC, Alabama, Georgia, and of course Ohio State, some of the others in play for Albert Hill IV, but he has always been high on Oregon. Jaira Edwards, number 4 safety in the country, hearing he could visit Oregon this weekend as well out of Baltimore St. Francis. He has been on the Ducks campus already a couple times throughout his process. Auburn, Texas A&M, Auburn, Georgia, Alabama, some of the other contenders, Maryland for Jaira Edwards. 4-star receiver Caden Dixon-Wyatt. He's been like a ping pong ball this spring visiting his favorites, Ohio State, Oregon, USC, back to Ohio State, back to Oregon. He is really trying to nail this thing down as he tries to make his college decision. A lot of love for Oregon, a lot of love for Ohio State. USC trying to make a move here this spring. I wouldn't be surprised if he ended up at any of those 3 programs. Oregon, new receivers coach Ross Douglas, building a fast relationship with him. He knows a lot of players in that Oregon locker room, feels very comfortable there. Another big visit for the Ducks as they try and close one of the most coveted wideouts out west. On 300 linebacker Nick Abrams has Oregon in his top 5. He has visited the other 4 schools in his top 5 this spring in Alabama, Georgia, Michigan, and Penn State. It's Oregon's turn this weekend. I think it'll be an exciting visit for him. I think Oregon leads for offensive lineman Jax Tanner. He's been out a bunch, expected back this weekend per Justin Hopkins at Duck territory. And then Deuce Geralds is one of the most highly recruited defensive linemen out of the Peach State. Tony Tuioti in Oregon, they've been on him for a while. So another big recruiting weekend for Oregon in 2026 this weekend. Then they got the big one next weekend, official visit for Jackson Cantwell and his family as they battle Georgia and Miami down the stretch.
Oh boy, it's going to get exciting when that one goes down. We just get closer and closer to these big commitments.
This year's spring transfer portal window is sponsored by Teamworks Intelligence. Their mission is simple: more hits, fewer misses, and player evaluation. In the transfer portal era, data-driven recruiting isn't just an advantage, it's essential. Teamworks Intelligence empowers your program to navigate the transfer portal with precision while simultaneously elevating your game planning and self-scouting capabilities. The same advanced analytics platform trusted by NFL teams to make multi-million-dollar personnel decisions is now available to elevate your college program's evaluation process. For athletic directors, general managers, and coaching staffs, Teamworks Intelligence delivers game-changing efficiency by streamlining the evaluation process. Instead of spending countless hours reviewing film and traveling to scout prospects, your team can assess more players with greater accuracy in less time. This means maximize recruiting efforts within new budget constraints, giving you the competitive edge needed to build championship caliber programs. Don't just survive the portal era, dominate it with Teamworks Intelligence, the new standard in player evaluation.